You're listening to Civic Media. You can tune into any of our live shows on any radio station across the state with the Civic Media app. Find us in your phone's app store and listen anytime, anywhere.
It is the WXCO Morning Report, part of Mornings with Pat Kreitlow on 98.9 WXCO. I am Chad Holmes. He is Ian Welsh. Ian, good morning.
Good morning, Chad.
Coming up, we'll give you another opportunity to call in and win with our WXCO holiday giveaway as we are counting down 1 week away from Christmas. So we're continuing to be our own version of Santa Claus, so make sure you keep tuned in. Make sure you have that number close by as well, 715-814-9330. We will give you another chance to win from a great local business. Also, all of our interviews are posted on YouTube at youtube.com and the 98.9 WXCO channel. I mention that because the man sitting across from me is way too dapper for radio. He's a man that dresses to be seen. Executive Director of the Grand Theater, Sean Wright. I'm always, as a guy, I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm always so darn impressed with your wardrobe.
Yeah, my wife takes all the credit. At least once a year, she likes to resurface a photo of when she met me and tucking long sleeve T-shirts into sweatpants, and I'm like, I'd go back to that if I could.
So she's Dr. Frankenstein and you're the monster.
Yes, very much so.
But it's always good to see you here in this holiday season, and we've talked previously about how busy it gets, but this last week, I imagine when you look at it, significant shows.
Yeah.
Great crowds.
Great crowds.
It's got to be an adrenaline rush for the past week. Where do you breathe?
Oh, absolutely. Going from Nutcracker into last week with Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, the Oak Ridge Boys, and the Altenburg Christmas Show on back-to-back nights, and Tuesday, 2 sold-out shows of Mannheim Steamroller, right. And so, yes, it is definitely that time of year where it's a little Groundhog Day-ish. You wake up, it's another holiday show, and then plus fitting in some of the local events. Wausau West had their holiday concert there, and TC had their fall commencement, well, some other community things. I mean, it is definitely there are no dark days in December in the venue industry.
I was looking at some of the pictures you put up, and the one that kind of jumps out to me, and I was just going to get your impression on Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, because they just look like, I look at you had that classy look. They always come out there, and they just look the part. You just love to be around it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, they have a brand, and it is 100% there, and those musicians are so talented, and, really an amazing thing, because people forget that music, the swing music, had a brief moment in the late 90s, and it's really great that they've been able to sort of carry on. And the holiday show is just fantastic because it celebrates their musicianship, but it also puts some twists on songs you know and love. Mm-hmm. And the number of people who walked out of that show just said, I think one of the things I enjoyed the most was the number of comments we got that just said, I just walked out with a smile on my face tonight after that show.
And we need that every single day. And the farewell show for the Oak Ridge Boys, was there a sense of emotion there for the fans? I mean, because I imagine the folks that really have been following them for decades, when something comes to an end, you love that you experienced it, but at the same time, you probably have a little sadness because it's over.
Yeah, of course, they're down to 2 of the original Oak Ridge Boys. One passed away and one's battling cancer, and I thought the thing that I really loved hearing from people was that, the 2 people they've gotten to step in are great, and find 2 more great people. Let this music live on. Like the sense that the group is obviously the group, but it's more about what they've done in their career, and back from they debuted and made their original name as gospel artists to country artists to pop stars. Elvira was a #1 hit on all the charts. So was Bobby Sue. And then back to sort of their traditional country roots over the last couple of decades. And amazing 50-plus years of touring. And the sound engineer that night was saying something. We were backstage, and he was like, I've only been doing this for 35 years with these guys. I think we'll figure it out.
And then it's not Christmas until the Altenburg Christmas.
It is not. No, it
is now Christmas season.
It is now Christmas. It is. It's such a fabulous Christmas tradition, and the entire group, John and Mitch and Janet and Brad Emanuel and Jerry Schmidt, and up and down the list of their guest vocalists and musicians. It is. It is an absolute Wausau holiday tradition, and it's. I was joking with somebody that. Who had not, a volunteer of ours who had not, a new volunteer, they hadn't been to the Altenburg show before. And she said at 7:20, she was like, nobody is in their seats. Like, the show starts in 10 minutes. And I said, yeah, because you got to understand, it's about tradition and seeing friends who you haven't seen, or it's the last time you're going to see them before the holidays, or people who come into town for it. Like, don't worry, they'll get to their seats. But this is just as much about the experience of seeing friends old and new and sort of coming together as a community.
And then Tuesday night, again, I think you talk about shows that you try to bring back very often. One of the shows that comes by during Christmas seasons is Mannheim, and the people just love it, don't they?
Absolutely. Every other year, it's a biannual stop at the Grand.
And they pack them in every time,
right? I love working with the great folks from Magic Space, and talk about the Oak Ridge Boys on the road for 50 years. I was talking to one of the producers of Mannheim back probably about this time last year when we were booking the date, and she said, she goes, I've been booking Mannheim now for 30, 35 years. And she goes, and about a decade ago, I said, I think we're probably coming to the end. Probably we've done cycle. This. We've done this. And she's like, and yet here we are. And there's no end in sight. It's amazing. 2 tours, both crisscrossing the country. And as somebody said to me last night, my 3rd time seeing it, the show doesn't change. And that's okay. Because I love the show. And you're like, there's something to be said for that.
There is a comforting feeling about it.
There is.
And I think there's probably no better time of the year to have comforting feelings than Christmas time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, if it was Mannheim Steamroller Halloween edition, I don't think we'd have the same impact.
I don't think so. Again, we're talking to Sean Wright, the executive director of the Grand Theater here on 98.9 WXCO. Well, I guess now it's all over. You get to chill out, right?
Still a couple of more shows left tonight. Of course, that holiday classic himself, Steve-O, at the Grand. It is not a holiday show. It's just Steve-O, with still a few tickets left. But then we jump back into the holiday mood on Saturday night for Jingle Bell Rock the Hall, a really fun show with Michael Bailey, Vic Ferrari, Steam, and benefits Blue Hearts, which is an organization that supports families of law enforcement officers who were killed in the line of duty. And so really just a great show for a good cause. So
more with Sean Wright coming up at 7:22. But more Pack Right Low next here on 98.9 WXCO.
You're listening to Civic Media. Stay up to date on the latest news and information for your local community and Wisconsin by signing up for our free email newsletter. Visit civicmedia.us/email to get started.
It is the WXCO Morning Report, part of Mornings with Pat Kreitlow here on 98.9 WXCO. I am Chad Holmes, continuing our conversation with Sean Wright, Executive Director of the Grand Theater. And now that some of the holiday shows are past, it's time to start looking ahead to a busy start of 2026.
Yeah, very, very soon. And January is a really busy schedule. We've got 2 nights of Kinky Boots coming back. That's just such an amazing show, and we're looking forward to having that. Great show with Colin Ray, the country artist, classic albums live, doing Lithium, so the music of Nirvana, Pearl Jam, all the grunge era 90s. It's going to be a fun night. Yeah, the schedule, after this break, the schedule does not let up until till May 10th, and then we're closed for 6 months for just a little project that we're
talked a lot about your second century project campaign, the second century, the big renovation of the Grand Theater. Where do you stand here? I mean, do you feel like you're in a good spot? Because I actually thought about the Grand and this whole renovation when I saw a story last week, and it's about the Olympics coming up, and the NHL players are going over there to play, and apparently the arena's not ready.
Yeah.
And there's no plan B.
No.
You got to play on a pond or something like that. So it's like these projects can be a very finicky thing.
Very much so. As I had a board member say, so we think we're going to be back in the space November 10th roughly, and I said yes, and he said, so what's the first show you have scheduled? And I said November 13th, and he looked at me and goes, just starts laughing and goes, I'll check back and see how you're sleeping in mid-October, which is very true. But I mean, it's just sort of the reality of construction projects, and you work with good partners and you hope for the best, and you make adjustments as needed. But that's really been what we've done in this entire project. If you look back, it's been almost 2 years now since we started this journey with our architects. If you look at some of the initial plans and renderings, we've wound up nowhere near on some things and completely near on others, because that's just kind of the nature of the project. But no, I mean, I think we're in a good place. We obviously had about $13.8 million, so we still need to raise about $3 million, a little over $3 million to get us to the finish line. And so there's work to do on that front, and obviously there's work to do on the construction front and the planning front, and where's the Grand's box office going to go, and preview party, and all those fun questions we have to answer over the next couple months.
I know that personally it's always difficult, even for wonderful causes, to ask for money. Yep. So I'm going to ask for you here. It's such a wonderful aspect of living here in Wausau, the Grand Theater. I mean, I work here in downtown. It's wonderful to come to work and see the Grand Theater, and as being part of a very vibrant downtown community. And many people do experience the shows, and just, I think, the general feeling that having a venue like the Grand has here for Central Wisconsin, that you have plans and the such when it comes to the raising of the money. But I think everybody would like to make, even if there's a small donation, to be able to do it. How do they do it?
Absolutely. The easiest way is to go to grand100.org. You can find out all the project details there and make a contribution, or find the pledge form to mail in, all the particulars that you can do. And yeah, we've got a lot of great things to come. We'll be unveiling our Name a Seat program coming up here in the new year, which will give people an opportunity to name seats in the theater for a donation, of course, and some other ways for people to get involved at more accessible levels, I guess is the best way to put it. But yes, it is definitely, at this point in the capital campaign, $5 or $50,000, we'll take all of it.
One of the cool things is knowing that coming year from now, when you're back into a somewhat normal scheduling and back into having shows at the brand new renovated Grand, is to know that it's still going to be here for another 100 years now.
Absolutely.
Or whatever it's going to be. I mean, that is so cool that there's something you can really count on, that people, that future lines of family are going to be able to go and see shows at the Grand for many decades to come. I just find that to be so incredibly cool.
Absolutely. I mean, that is truly why for us it's the second century campaign. It's not just because the Grand turns 100 in 2027. It's because we're setting the stage for the next century of the Grand, because I have the belief that it's going to be another 100 years that theater continues to anchor the downtown. And so this campaign is to make sure that it's on the strongest footing possible to hopefully do that for the first couple decades until the second and a quarter century campaign is needed.
Well, the thing about it as well that I like to think about is the importance of live performance. I mean, we can sit in our TV and see all the streamers and all this stuff as we get into this part of the history of the world. I just think still being able to go into a place like the Grand and see live performance is just, it's so unique and it's so fulfilling.
Absolutely. I mean, it's for me, the holiday season is sort of captures that, because you've got shows that are family shows. You've got shows that are older audiences. You've got shows that are date night shows. And I was struck at the matinee yesterday for Mannheim in particular, how many people you saw bringing their kids, their grandkids. You go, that's what allows our industry, and just think of society, to continue to thrive, is exposing that next generation of arts patrons. Because sure, maybe those people grow up and like Mannheim Steamroller and want to come to the shows 20 years from now. Maybe they don't, but they hopefully had an experience and they now understand just how different it is, that it's not the same as TikTok or anything else, that being in a theater.
It's a sense of community.
Yeah.
I mean, you're experiencing the show with hundreds of other people. And I think you do feel that when you're in the crowd. Every time I'm in a crowd, you feel the emotion of the crowd along with the emotion of the performances as well.
You do. And I mean, it's funny if somebody said, oh, what was your favorite moment of these holiday shows? My favorite moment was actually Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. We had a donor reception in the Greenheck Lounge. I was standing up there. Some of the staff, after the show had started, two young women, 9-10 years old, walked up, money in hand, and said, we'll take 2 kitty cocktails, please. And there's no bartender. We're closed. They weren't interested in hearing we're closed. And so I look and go, and Tessa, our development director, goes, I think we can do this. And so we jump behind the bar. I spill everything everywhere. But they managed to get their kitty cocktails, and then they look and they're like, "You got those cookies down there still?" And so we gave them some cookies, and they're trying to give us money, and I'm like, "I can't take your money because I can't give you change."
Right.
and it was like one of those things where we sent them back in, and we went. They're probably with their parents who took them to the show, and the parents are loving it, and they're at the point of they're like, "How much longer is this show?" And they're like, "Here, go get yourself a." And if we had said, "No, I'm sorry, we're closed," they would have been disappointed. Instead, they went back into the theater, and fueled by sugar, by flavored sugar water and cookies, they probably decided that the show was so great.
Oh.
And thanks, Mom and Dad, for taking us. And yeah, you can't get that sitting at home watching a screen.
Definitely not. Great shows coming up. Check out Grand Theater, ER.org.
Yes.
And then, of course, for the Second Century project, go to grand100.org as well.
Exactly.
Sean, have a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure having you, and we'll see you in 2026.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you and Ian and all the listeners as well.
Merry Christmas.
That's Sean Wright, Executive Director of the Grand Theater. We'll take a time out here on 98.9 WXCO. And welcome back. It is the WXCO Morning Report, part of Mornings with Pat Kreitlow on 98.9 WXCO. Online at WXCO.FM, mobile devices and Alexa by searching WXCO, and on the Civic Media app. Overcast, guys, 39 degrees here in downtown Wausau. Actually feels warm out there as we start things off this morning, but it's going to change. It's going to change. It's going to change sooner rather than later. Because basically the temperatures are going to be falling. They'll be down to about 25 degrees by 5 p.m. There will be rain and snow showers before noon, a chance of snow in the afternoon. Daytime total snow accumulation of less than half an inch is expected. So, again, it's going to be one of those winter-like days. It feels kind of nice and warm now, but by the time for folks who are just heading off to work and will be heading home during the afternoon drive, it'll be feeling a lot cooler, and it's also going to be a little bit breezy. Wind gusts will be up to 28 miles per hour. Mm-hmm. And then tonight, it's going to be much colder than it was this past night. Tonight, cloudy, turning partly cloudy, then a low dropping to 4 above zero. We'll have wind chill factors below zero with the northwest winds 16 to 21 miles per hour, gusting as high as 34 miles per hour. The sun does return tomorrow, but it's not going to be very warm either. Mostly sunny skies and a high near 17. And then for the weekend, Saturday, mostly cloudy early, a 20% chance of snow showers in the morning, then turning sunny in the afternoon, a high near 28. And then on Sunday, sunny skies. Sounds great, doesn't it? Yeah. But the high temperature only reaching 11 degrees. So that's a look at your weather forecast here as we get towards the end of the work week and into the weekend. And then, of course, next week is a short week for work because it'll be Christmas week.
Yes.
Christmas Day will be a week from today, next Thursday. So be nice that will be a short week. And we have Thursday being Christmas, Friday, the day after Christmas. In fact, next week, we won't have shows on Thursday and Friday. We will be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But Thursday, Christmas, Friday, there'll still be Christmas music. And if you're looking to add to the mood of your family holiday get-together, starting on Christmas Eve at 12 noon, and then going right through the rest of Christmas Eve, afternoon and evening, all day and all night on Christmas, and then all day and all night on the 26th, be providing Christmas tunes. Going to go away from the normal talk programming for just a couple of days, so you can keep it tuned in right here on 98.9 WXCO and online as well to listen to some of your favorite holiday classics.
Yeah, wonderful music.
You already got plans for Christmas?
Yep. My family and I have been working around our work schedules, finding the right time that everybody can come up to our house and be together for the holidays. And we had to do some shuffling around when it comes to work hours. But we are going to be able to spend Christmas as a family, and then we'll head down to, down to the Burlington and Racine area to visit my mom's side of the family as we do every year. Just a nice family get together. It's just a lot of great food, and we'll probably even get to watch the Packer game together as well, because I know they were talking about it's either going to be a Saturday or a Sunday game, but it hasn't been decided yet. I know this coming Packer game is a Saturday game, though.
That's right.
It's not a Sunday game, which is a little unusual.
Yep, that's exactly right. So,
They're
sounds
playing
good.
the Bears again.
They are playing the Bears again. And a place that you could possibly watch the game on Saturday night is one of our partners for our WXCO holiday giveaway.
Oh, yeah, it's time.
Yep, we are going to give you a chance right now to win with our WXCO holiday giveaway. And it's the Mill Yard. The Mill Yard is located on County W in Wausau. So in County W, they have provided a $25 gift card for the Mill Yard. You do have to stop in to pick up your prize. So the Mill Yard, located at 238-532 County Road W in Wausau. You can check them out at themillyardwi.com. Lots of great food, great place to hang out. And they are a partner this hour for the WXCO holiday giveaway and a $25 gift card. So we're going to give you a chance right now to call in and win.
All right, get those phones ready, people.
Yep. The number is 715-814-9330. That's 715-814-9330. And Ian, what caller should we take here for this time around?
Honestly, I wish I had a dice on me so I could just throw a random number. I'm trying to change up a little bit. But let's go. How about we do caller number 5? Caller number 5.
That's amazing, because I'm sitting here and I was going to open my mouth and I was going to say caller number 5 because you were thinking about it.
Great minds.
I guess so.
alike.
I guess so. So caller number 5 at 715-814-9330. That's 715-814-9330 to win a $25 gift card courtesy of the Mill Yard in Wausau. Coming up, we may do it again. We may give you another chance in our final segment. I do know that we're going to make sure that you get a number for the day today after what happened yesterday. So
Yes, we're going to make sure we do it right this time.
we'll have that coming up as well at 8:22. With Ian Welsh, I'm Chad Holmes. Again, 715-814-9330 to call in and win a $25 gift card from the Mill Yard in Wausau. More to come here on 98.9 WXCO.
You're listening to Civic Media. Find the latest news, information, and archives of all your favorite shows on the Civic Media website, civicmedia.us.
And welcome back. It is the WXCO Morning Report, part of Mornings with Pat Kreitlow, here on 98.9 WXCO, online at WXCO.FM, mobile devices, and Alexa by searching WXCO, and on the Civic Media app. Again, it's an overcast, kind of a wet kind of morning here. We're expecting some rain, some patchy fog, a little bit of snow. Temperatures are going to be dropping. Right now we're at 38 degrees. We're expecting to fall to 25 before all is said and done here today. Congratulations to Brian Tomsky of Mosinee. He was the winner of our Milliard $25 gift certificate.
Congratulations.
As we continue the terrific WXCO holiday giveaway, as we give you an opportunity to win some nice prizes courtesy of great businesses here in north central Wisconsin. We'll be doing it through Christmas Eve. And in fact, we have so many, we have to sometimes do it more than one time. And we are going to do it again right now. Try to do it real early here in the segment. And if we get to the point where we're getting close to, last couple of minutes, you put them on hold and come back here for our number for the day quiz.
But make sure I learned from yesterday. Absolutely.
But this time around, we are going to have Mullins Cheese. Mullins Cheese is the folks that are our partner here. And Mullins Cheese is terrific. I think a lot of folks have gone to Mullins Cheese over the years.
Oh, absolutely.
They are located on County Road DB, 203-843, County Road DB in Mosinee, the retail store. And we're going to give you a cheese gift card. A cheese gift card from Mullins Cheese is the prize this time around. And again, you need to stop in at Mullins Cheese store, again at 203-843 County Road DB in Mosinee. But right now, we're going to give you a chance to, again, call in and win at 715-814-9330. 715-814-9330. What phone caller do you want here?
Well, let's see. How about we do a caller number 7, a lucky number 7.
Caller 7, all right. And folks, if the phone keeps ringing, just make sure that you keep hanging on because we will have to use Ian here for the... Actually, let's jump right in. Let's do the number for the day right now so that'll clear the way for you to be able to focus on answering these phone calls.
Good idea.
All right. The number for the day today is the number of glaciers that have melted in the past 2 decades. We've heard about global warming. How many glaciers have melted? And some, you think big, there's small little glaciers too. So, okay, your choices are 4,000 glaciers, 6,000 glaciers, or 8,000 glaciers.
How many glaciers have melted in the last 20 years or so?
Yep, 2 decades.
4,000, 6,000, or 8,000? Well, that's a big number any way you slice it. But
and what do you're 0 for 2 this week, right?
Yep, 0 for 2. I need to get back on track here. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say 6,000 glaciers. Final answer, I'm going to say 6,000.
The number of glaciers that have melted in the past 2 decades is 4,000.
Oh, the smallest number.
I think we're going to have to find a way to give you 2 chances tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really
because we fell behind yesterday.
I'm doing so well this week with
that
the
means
number.
You have to get them both right in order to get a passing grade. So the pressure, and you're always good with the pressure. That's the thing. You're always good with the pressure.
That is true. Anytime there's a pressure to get it right, I usually end up pulling it off somehow.
Again, call right now for your chance in the WXCO holiday giveaway.
That's right.
Caller number 7 will be our winner of a Mullins Cheese gift card. Mullins Cheese
is a really great place, Jim.
Yep, Mullins Cheese out of Mosinee, a Mullins Cheese gift card, 715-814-9330. So call right now. Ian is your operator. He is ready to help and ready to give you a chance to win in the WXCO holiday giveaway. Mm-hmm. Hey, quick note that coming up tonight, we have high school hockey. It will be the Central Wisconsin Storm taking on Northland Pines. We will have coverage of that one, beginning with the pregame show at 6:35 and the opening face-off at 7 o'clock. That's Storm Hockey against Northern Pines, 6:35 airtime right here on 98.9 WXCO, online at WXCO.FM, mobile devices, and Alexa by searching WXCO, and on the Civic Media app. And I know Ian has got to take care of the phone calls, but we'll let you know tomorrow about our winner, and just keep on calling in. He is taking the headphones off and is taking care of our callers. But we'll try again tomorrow as well with the WXCO holiday giveaway and your chance to win as well. Stick around. Coming up, it is a bottom-of-the-hour information update. We'll get you the news, the weather, the sports, and all the information you need, always at the top and the bottom of every hour here on 98.9 WXCO. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be joined by Carol Lukens talking some sustainability again tomorrow morning starting at 6:52. We'll also be joined at 7:52 by Paul Micklig to talk about the weekend in Wisconsin sports. So a couple of guests coming in tomorrow here on the program. Ian, have a great rest of your day.
You too, Chad. Happy Thursday, everybody. Have a great day.
And we will be back with you tomorrow for another edition of the WXCO. What are we? WXCO Morning Report. My mind is Swiss cheese here with the Mullins cheese, I think. But
it's almost time for the holiday break.
There you go. So we'll see you tomorrow. Keep it right here. More of Pat Kreitlow coming up after the news here on 98.9 WXCO.
The national news cycle never stops, but it can be hard to find news about your local community. Civic Media is dedicated to providing quality local and state news coverage across Wisconsin. With the Civic Media app, you can get notifications about local stories that matter to you and your community. Find the free Civic Media app in your phone's app store and choose notifications from the menu to tell us what kind of news you want to hear about.